What's up, everybody? Doing back. Welcome to a brand new video. This is going to be doing my Fear the Walking Dead reaction review for Season 3, Episode 2, aka The New Frontier. Now, here's the thing. So, remember how last video I just said, alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all my Fear the Walking Dead reviews now. And then I will just be a week behind from here on out. That's not actually going to happen, and here's why. I'm going on vacation really soon, so I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be away from home for an extended period of time, meaning that I'm going to have some sort of content to put out between the time that I'm gone and the time I get back. And I figure that content will be a mixture of Godzilla-thons, because I'm making sure to put those off until I go on vacation, as well as my Fear the Walking Dead reviews. So, I know that's not going to make a lot of my Godzilla fans happy, but that's just going to be the way it is. And if there's any, major news that comes out then, I guess I'll just have to make a video on the go, like a video on the road kind of thing, where it's going to be really poor quality, probably filmed with a phone, and that'll just go up talking about the huge news, but I don't expect any. That's still a while away, but point is, so these two reviews are going out today. Next week will be my review for episode 3 and maybe episode 4, and then after that I will put all the rest of the reviews into the week that I'm gone. So that's just going to be the way that it goes. So I guess The New Frontier, what is there to say? It was a pretty, not a 100% episode that I got behind, alright? So, I guess spoiler warning, they killed off the best character, Travis. So they kill him off, and I know last season, remember how I was talking about Nick is the best character? I guess he is now, sort of. But I really liked Travis. I thought Travis was a great character, and they killed him off, man. They killed off their lead. Now we're stuck with Madison. I hate Madison. I've always hated Madison. We're stuck with her. So we're going to just have to see how the show can continue in these next few seasons without Travis. I don't think it's going to do very well. But the thing is, they killed him off in a very stupid way, so they're flying a helicopter away from the battlegrounds where they were last episode. Bullets are coming up. Travis takes a shot. This guy, he's there. The pilot, he's there. I think he also might get shot, but he doesn't have the wound for the rest of the season, even though definitely in that scene, I'm pretty sure I remember him taking a snap. But anyways, he lands the helicopter. Travis jumped out and killed himself because the bullet went up through his gut, out his neck, and he was going to die, so he killed himself so he couldn't turn and hurt Alicia. Now they land the helicopter, then they have an overnight kind of slumber party. I don't know what to call it. It was a camp out, but one of the girls dies because she's an idiot. Back at the actual camp where I believe his name is Troy, took Madison and Nick, took them back to their big huge camp. It's this really large, like a farm almost, where there's tons of people living there. And Madison tells Nick to settle in. Nick's all mad about it. Nick's girlfriend, she's all mad about it too. Luciana, of course, what happened to the Colonia, what happened when the soldiers opened fire, she's like, I want to get out of here, but she's also really sick. Oh, she's also on the helicopter by this point. I totally forgot about that. She was getting helicopter evac, and then Alicia and, what's-his-face, Troy's brother, they drag Luciana back to the camp. So Madison, during all this, Madison's like, we're gonna stay here, and Nick's like, I don't think I'm gonna stay with these killers. But Madison is like, I don't want you running away, you're gonna stay here. So Nick's like, I guess, right? The episode's fairly boring. Nothing really happens after Travis's death up until everyone gets back to the camp. Troy, or whatever the bad guy's name is, I forgot. I'll definitely remember by next review. But whatever his name is, he's all, I'm gonna kill Luciana because she's gonna turn anyways. And Nick's like, no you're not, you're gonna put her in the infirmary. And there's a really intense scene, one of the actual only intense scenes of the whole show, where they get in kind of this standoff, shoot-off. They don't actually, no one opens fire, but they're in this huge standoff, and it's like, what's gonna happen? I thought they were gonna kill Luciana right there, and I thought Nick was gonna get himself killed. I was like, oh, shoot. Because, once you kill Travis, then kind of the door is open to kill anybody but Madison, so it did have me on the edge of my seat there for a minute, like, don't kill Nick. He's like our last good character. But that all changes later in the season. We got another great character coming back. Anyways, nothing really happens. They take Luciana back in and everything's good to go, so that's the episode. Nothing really major happens in this episode other than Travis's death, and so for that reason, I'd say, the first 2 minutes of this episode, really good, guys. Like, great. The directing still sucks, but great, start to an episode, start to a season. This was a double premiere, so this was the second half to the premiere. But then the rest of the episode was like, ooh, this is boring. So I'm just going to have to mark this one down. I'd put out like a 7 out of 10, a 7.5 out of 10. Great character death, but, it was underwhelming. I wish Travis went out better, and at the same time, it's like I wanted him to stick around, and I didn't want him to die at all. It's not like a Glenn situation where it's like, this is my favorite character, I don't want him to die, but when he dies, I'm like, okay with it. This is like, no, that was a really unfulfilling way to kill off a character. And it wasn't even like a good unfulfilling like what recently happens in the Walking Dead comic. It was like it seemed like you guys just wanted the actor off the show so he could go do Avatar, and you guys just kind of wrote him off in a cheap quick way. So it was disappointing, but overall I give this episode a 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10 probably. So there's that. See you guys next time for my whatever I do next. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. D-Man.